The 150-strong Constitutional Committee, comprising government, opposition and UN-nominated members and mandated to draft a new post-war constitution for the war-torn country, could be announced before heads of state gather at the UN in late September.
The package is nearly finalized, and the outstanding differences are, in my assessment, comparatively minor. I am convinced we can conclude negotiations, and I am in contact with both the opposition and the government. I also conveyed my readiness to return to Damascus in the very near future as part of completing the work. I'm quietly hopeful that the UN will be in a position to announce an agreement before the start of the General Assembly.
Pedersen indicated that there was already a strong understanding among parties on two equal co-chairs from both the government and opposition, UN facilitation of the process, and a 75% threshold to determine decisions while striving for consensus.
I have found the insights from a broad range of Syrian civil society and Syrian women, including via our civil society support room and Women's Advisory Board, to be extremely important in this regard. They reveal an underlying reality. A viable process cannot just be about meetings in Geneva. It needs to address real-life problems for Syrians from the outset. To be a meaningful door opener, to be the moment that turns the page towards a new Syria, a constitutional committee's launch should be accompanied by measures that have real impact on the ground.
But fighting on the ground, particularly in Idlib governorate where Russia and Syria argue they're targeting terrorist elements, continues to undermine the political process, with 3 million civilians caught in the crossfire.
Today, we call for the Council to urgently take a unified stance with us against this violence that has caused so much human suffering. This situation cannot continue. This is why the co-penholders for the humanitarian situation in Syria, Kuwait, Germany and Belgium have presented a draft resolution to the members of this Council that aims to urgently alleviate the humanitarian situation in Idlib. We look forward to working constructively with all Council members on this text.
UN figures show that of the 3 million people caught up in the fighting, 3/4 are women and children. Bryce-Pease, SABC News, New York.